If you're feeling creatively stuck, in this video I'm going to show you what you can do to unstuck yourself. So just this morning I was trying to find some ideas for my next YouTube video, but I just couldn't come up with anything. I tried brainstorming, I tried conversations with ChatGPT, I tried looking at different YouTube channels, but I was just feeling stuck. So at some point something just shifted and everything started flowing. And thinking back, the process that I went through this morning actually was the same process that helped me release and make hundreds of beats and songs in the past. So I broke down this process into 3 simple steps that I will share with you today. So basically, whenever we're being creative, there's 2 different mind states that we can be in. One is the analytical mind, and the other one is the action-taking or the creative mind. Now, when we're creatively stuck, we're in the analytical mind. Because if you think about it, there is no such thing as being creatively stuck, because you can always create something, but it's just your mind that is holding you back from doing so. Now, the tricky thing about this state is that this state feels very safe because you're overthinking every step that you're taking, and this way you're not able to make any mistakes. The creative state is kind of the opposite, so it's like you're just creating and you're being in a state of exploration where everything can happen and where you can also end up making something really bad. So it feels unsafe, but it's actually where we want to go. Whenever we're being creatively stuck, what we want to do is to move from the analytical mind state to the creative mind state. So how do we actually do that? And this is exactly where these 3 steps that I prepared for you are coming in. So step number 1 is to actually recognize and accept that you're in the analytical mind state. How do we do that? Usually you're going to feel that already because you're feeling stuck. But if you don't really know, you can ask yourself the following 3 questions. 1, am I questioning everything that I'm doing? 2, am I overthinking every single step that I'm taking? 3, am I judging the work that I'm just making? And if the answer to these questions is yes, then you know you're in the analytical mind, which is totally fine. Accept it and be there and move on to step number 2, which is a tool that I use to shift me from one to the other. And it's basically just finding something that sparks the slightest interest in you. So for me this morning, it was one idea from ChatGPT. It just told me to actually make a video about feeling creatively stuck. I could really relate to that idea and it made sense to me and it made me want to take action. So for you, if you're making music, it could be a sample, it could be a chord, it could be a plugin, it could be an instrument. Whatever it is, just find that one thing that sparks the slightest interest in you and then go to step number 3, which is taking relentless action. So once you've found the one thing that sparks the slightest amount of interest in you, you're going to want to take action on it and you want to really go deep into the action mode. Just start creating from this spark. And if you think about it, like the spark is going to need air in order to become a big fire. So the air is actually the action that you're going to take, and the fire is the creative momentum. So if you want to create this creative momentum, you're going to have to take action. Now, the thing that's going to happen usually is going to be that your analytical mind is going to want to come back in and is going to want to block you again. And in this case, you're going to want to apply step number 4, which is kind of a bonus step, which is allowing yourself to make bad stuff. This will actually quiet the analytical mind because the analytical mind is just trying to hold you back from making mistakes. It's kind of a fear state. And by just allowing yourself to make these mistakes, you allow yourself to take action. Like, you have no idea how many bad beats I have on my hard drive. Like, I make hundreds of beats a year, and the amount of those that I really like is maybe like 30%. So if you want to take the most out of this video, I encourage you to write down these 4 steps. And then the next time you go to be creative, take this note with you and apply it if you're feeling stuck. So number 1, recognize if you're in the analytical mind state. Number 2 is take something that sparks the slightest interest in you. Number 3 is take relentless action on that one thing. And then number 4, be in the mind state of allowing yourself to make mistakes. Alright, so this was today's video. Thank you for watching this. I hope this will help you flow more in your creative state. Try it out. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.